So we're joined with Harry Watling ahead of our trip to AFC Fylde on Saturday. First of all, thank you, Harry, for taking the time to talk to us today. It's been a few days now since the defeat to Solihull, and you would have had time to reflect on the result on your own, but along with your staff and players. How has the reaction been amongst the camp following that match?
Well, yeah, we've had a few days to sort of sit on it, watch it back, assess, allow the emotion to die down, because I think probably, myself more than anybody after the game, emotions were really high, really difficult interview to do. I would say that first and foremost, and difficult to sort of speak to the players about it. But we've watched the game back, and you have to pick the bones out of the two halves separately. Let's go to the second half first of all. Just completely unacceptable from everybody, and we've spoken about that in depth and really pick the bones out of each goal individually and why it happened, because that's important. And then it would be really naive to not speak about the first half with the players, because I thought in the first half we were excellent. And again, we could have been 3 or 4 up ourselves. We cut them open numerous times. In terms of reaction, trained extremely well in both Monday and Tuesday, and obviously just coming back in today from a slightly later start. So the reaction's been really good, but it's all about actions on Saturday and putting it right and going up to Fylde and making sure that we can try and get all 3 points.
And a big talking point from Saturday's match was the facial injury sustained to Kwame Thomas, who has suffered multiple facial fractures. Are you able to give us any further updates for Kwame, and have you had a chance to speak to him?
Yeah, spoke to him. We had a text straight away on Sunday morning. He's got the heart of a lion. He's exactly what you would want representing your football team and your football club, just as a bloke, first and foremost. It's a horrific injury. Horrific. I was right in front of it and I see it. Not very nice at all. He's going to go and see a specialist to see if he's going to need like proper surgery, or he can come back slightly sooner with a mask. But like you say, multiple fractures. He's in really good spirits. He wants to get back with us as soon as possible. We also have to follow the right protocols in terms of concussion as well, because it was quite a bad blow to the face. But we're hoping to get him back as soon as we can.
And then looking ahead to Saturday, it's important to put the Solihull result behind us, but also move on from that game. But would you say it's fair that we need to use that match as a learning lesson to ensure that it doesn't happen this Saturday, but also any further matches down the line?
Yeah, without a doubt. The feeling for the boys on the pitch, and obviously standing on the touchline, wasn't one that you want to experience again. Not being on the end of one of those before was a new experience. I've been in the opposite technical area for a 6 or a 7, and that's a great feeling. But that was horrible. So we have to use that to fuel us as a group. But also, like I keep saying, not ignore the small steps forward that we was taking in terms of the performance against Spurs, the performance against Tamworth, and the performance in the first 45 minutes. So we have to sort of merge all of that, what I've said, together into one piece and put it into a 90-minute game where we can come back to here with the 3 points.
And Fylde do sit, of course, 21st in the National League, so they are a team that are amongst us. That must make Saturday's match even more important to get the 3 points and a great chance to close the gap, of course.
Absolutely. It's a 6-pointer, as they say. We've got to look at it like that. And I think they've had a change of manager themselves. Kevin Phillips has come in, and they've been sort of up and down with their results. And I don't think they've properly settled yet on a particular shape or system, so we've got to prepare for everything. But it's a great challenge, and again, can we go away from home and try and secure the points?
Well, thank you, Harry, for your time, and good luck Saturday.
No problem.